Now, if you live in a city like I live in a city, then you already know about the Kia Boys, the TikTok Kia Boys. Yeah, it's been a really weird storm brewing that created the Kia Boys, and I think it's this. I think it's those two things. It's a TikToks about how to break into Kias that was out of control and unnecessary because that taught them how to hotwire cars, Kias and Hondas specifically, in which in most cities, carjackings has gone up 50%, which is that's when it gets dangerous, right? Like, okay, if they're breaking into cars at nighttime, okay, that sucks, major sucks. But at least you're not in the line of danger with that, right? But now these carjackings are becoming a thing, and Monday in St. Louis at this place called Schnucks grocery store in Hampton Village. Someone got strong armed out of his car at 5 o'clock daytime. It's like the sun's still up. So it's getting kind of crazy in St. Louis. So I blame those TikToks that were like, oh, here's this fun little hack on how to. You didn't even make that video, my guy. You did more damage than you did good. Now, sure, you got your likes or whatever. Whoever made that video, the first one, sure, you got your likes and views and you got that serotonin release. But look how much damage you've caused this country. And then the second thing was those goddamn Amazon infomercials about the kid about breaking into a glass with a one little item. Let me see if I can find it real quick on YouTube. I doubt I'm gonna be that quick. It's called an emergency hammer, and like this shit's wild, bro. Like we're gonna just delete that audio. So like they're making all these videos, and I'm criminals don't watch my podcast. Like I'm okay. Like I'm fine, right? Like I'm not giving something someone new. Look at this shit. And this is if you're listening, you can't you're not gonna be able to hear or see what I'm talking about. But he just putting this object up to this piece of glass and 2 points, and he breaks the glass. Now you could have kept that to yourself, bro. You could have kept that amongst the locksmith industry or whatever. You did not have to show that to the world. So now these, you got that going on. You got the USB chargers breaking into cars, and now we have crazy cars getting broken into at nighttime. You're getting people getting strong armed for their vehicles at stoplights, parking lots, and stores, all kinds of shit. People are taking these cars and committing more crimes. I got a homie who, for some reason, oh, they're just kids. Like, no, they're criminals. They have guns. They're murdering people. Like, these aren't kids. The system treats them like kids. They send them back to their parents, but the parents don't give a fuck because if the parents cared, they would never be out in the first place stealing cars. So it's a big cycle. I was working as an audio engineer for the Prison Performing Arts, which is a juvenile. And one thing I noticed was that the parents really weren't involved in these kids. Like they'd have this big concert that I was recording the audio for, where they're doing poetry and dance and trying to be positive, and there would be very few parents there. I think that's kind of the root of where these kids are coming from. Why they're turning into criminals, because the parents were probably criminals. They did a shit job of raising them. Now they're raising criminals. Now they're out there in the streets just trying to get it how they live, and they always want the easy way out. So they're gonna take yours instead of work for it. It's all bad, bro. So fuck TikTok, Kia videos, and Amazon break glass easy videos. Like they even needed even more reason to make it easy to break glass. Like it's not even that hard. So it's just super corny, super unnecessary, and that's where we're at. Hopefully, while aldermen in St. Louis trying to get double pay, trying to get their pockets a little heavier, we having this crime issue. While everyone's pointing the finger at Kim Gardner, which that's neither here nor there. You're ignoring the whole police system that's letting these people go because they're not going to talk to the juvenile department or this and that, and so we're just at the mercy of all these criminals. So, and then they're gonna get mad at the lady who car got stolen. She tracked it down and shot the shit out of the people who took her car. Now you mad at her, and now you want her to go to jail, but you're not doing your job. I saw in Clayton they had a bait car. About time. Like I believe Clayton would do it because they don't fuck around with the fuck arounds. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna protect Clayton people, but people in the city, They're not protecting the people in the city. You got to protect ourselves. But then don't get mad if I put a hole through one of them. That's all I'm saying. Like, you can't get mad at someone defending their shit if you're not gonna do it. Like, that's your job. So it's a whole mess in St. Louis with the crime. I know it's happening in other cities as well, and it just kind of sucks.
Rent free. Rent free. Rent free. Lives in your head rent free. Rent free. Rent free. Rent free. Lives in your head rent free.